What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. My name is Kevin and it is a beautiful warm fall day. If you guys seen the last video, at the end I said Kaya and I was going deer hunting that night. We didn't get one that night, but we're fixing to go here in just a couple of hours. We're gonna go to her uncle's house. He lives about 5 miles from here, and he's got a big old, what we call a deer condo. It's about 30 feet tall off the ground. It's very spacious, and we usually have very good luck over there. So I'll try to, before this video is over, hopefully I'll continue the video and we'll film a little bit there, and I'll bring you guys along to see if Kaya has any luck and see if we see any wildlife or whatever. But anyways, today we got a big treat for the dogs. So Mojo and Skeeter's already been benefiting from that deer that Caleb harvested, and today we are going to surprise Cora and Leesky. I've got a I just got done cutting up the deer. It's been in the refrigerator. He harvested it yesterday, let it sit in the fridge overnight, and then I took it in the house and kind of deboned all of it and grinded it all up and put all the different cuts and all that into the vacuum seal baggies and put them in the freezer. But some of the bones and some of the scraps and some of the fat and some of the other meatier pieces with the tendons and stuff that we don't really use, that goes right back to the dogs. And I already told you guys the organs, we're going to take them, we're going to freeze dry them. So anyways, let's get in the shop. I got the tub, I just brought it out here. And like I said, Mojo and Skeeter's already been benefiting from it. They actually came in the shop. I hung that deer up right here, and this is where I skin them and process them, all that type of stuff. So here's what we got here. Here's some scraps, some bones. Now some of this looks like it has a lot of meat left on it. Now it's not a lot. Some of this is has a lot of tendons and stuff like that in there. We don't save a bunch of that, but I'm gonna give Mojo a little bit more, and then we'll add some of his nom nom to it, and of course his kibble. But this is what Cora and Leesky is going to get. So let's go see if we can find them. Like I said, it's super hot today. I think they are either over by the pond or they're underneath the shade tree. What are you doing? No, chicken. But anytime that we can share with our animals, we like to share. I don't want anything to go to waste. And we got 2 dogs, so we got to kind of do this carefully. You know, when you got 2 dogs, here they come, they probably already smell it. We don't want them fighting, so I think we can make this work. Of course, Mr. Leesky's the alpha dog. Do you smell that, huh? He said, ooh, what is it? That smells yummy. Hold on, let me see if I can get up there. Put that up there so I can open the gate. He said, oh, I can reach that. I'm 8 foot tall. Yeah, you're a giant dog. You're a giant dog. Look at his paws. Big old paws. Your paws are bigger than my hands. There's Miss Cora girl. You ready for your treats? Huh? Are you guys ready for your treats? You think I can set the camera up? Okay, let me set the camera up. Here, let's set the camera right here. Hey, hey, hey. Watch out now. Don't knock the camera over. Alright. Leesky, you're tall. You know that? Cora, come here, girl. Come here. Alright, guys. So, come here. Hey, come on, we gotta introduce you. Hey, don't lick the camera. Oh, you're so big. Alright, guys. This is Mr. Leesky, not Whiskey. Sometimes on the captions on our videos, if you got closed caption on, it will come across as I say Whiskey or something like that. So a lot of you think our dog's name is Whiskey. It's L-E-E-S-K-E, and it means protector in Cherokee. Yeah, it means protector. Leesky. Yeah. Cora, what you doing? You guys ready for this? She's over there rolling in the grass. All right, you ready? Come here, Cora. You said, oh, Leesky, you're actually taller than me. You know that? I'm 6 foot tall. And look at this. This boy is taller than me, and he's not even standing straight up. This make a good thumbnail? Huh? This gonna make a good thumbnail? Okay, okay. Alright. Come here, Cora. Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. There's one for both of you. Here. Come here, Cora. Here, girl. Here. There's one. too. Look, we'll make 2 piles. Here. It's good, I promise. It's deer. This is what your ancestors thrived off of. It's how they lived for centuries out in the wild. Don't you start fighting, that's why I'm making 2 piles. Good stuff. So this is raw, guys. This is as raw as it gets, pretty much as fresh as it gets. This was just harvested yesterday, and you guys know dogs go way back to wolves, you know, thousands and thousands of years ago, whenever God created them. And back before people, wolves, dogs, whatever you want to call them, that's how they survived. They survived off of natural raw meat. They didn't have bags of Purina and Old Roy and all this special dog food that you see in all the feed stores and Walmart and all that type of stuff. They lived off of this type of stuff. So they hunted their food. They ate animals that other animals taken down, stuff like that. And you know, sometimes animals get old and just pass away. Well, they would come in and clean it up. And where'd Cora go? Oh, she's already got her leg bone. So what they got are the front leg bones today. We'll save the hind quarter bones for another day. They don't need both of them today. That way, because it's so hot, and if we just give them to them right now, they'll probably get too hot and start rotting. These are straight out of the refrigerator. They're nice and cold, fresh. So we'll let them enjoy that in peace. I just wanted to kind of stay out here and make sure they didn't fight over it, and that's why I specifically made 2 piles and let them pick which one wanted what. Whiskey ain't playing around with that. He loves it. And you know, I wish we could feed our dogs this type of stuff every day. It's very expensive to do that, and I'm not just going to go harvest deers just to feed our dogs. Now there's some people that will feed their dogs only meat and like organic type meat and stuff like that. We do buy our dogs a good dog food made by Diamond, and they do really well on it. It don't have a lot of fillers in it, or hardly any at all. Your goat's getting too close to your meat. I don't think they're going to eat that. I think you're safe. So we get a lot of emails and questions and stuff about what we feed our dogs. You know, just about every video we do segments where whatever we're doing, we usually show feeding our animals in our videos, and it's a big part of our farm. You know, we show that almost every video. We still get comments and questions about the processes of why do you feed them this? Why do you feed your goats this? What's on now? Hey, leave him alone. Get out of here. Ain't nothing you want anyways, goofball. So I'm going to take a little time and talk about what we do feed. We feed our dogs what they call high energy. It is made by Diamond, I think in Missouri, here in the United States. And it is a little more expensive than some other dog foods. It's not as inexpensive as some dog foods. Some dog foods are way more. Right now, I think a 50-pound bag is like 36 bucks for this Diamond High Energy. Now, one thing I've noticed since feeding them this, and I'm not affiliated with Diamond or nothing else, they're not paying me to say anything. We've tried several dog foods over the years that we've had livestock guardian dogs. And I've noticed that the Diamond, the High Energy, they do really well on it. They don't, it doesn't take tons and tons of it to fill them up. Like I said, it don't have the fillers in it. It has more of the good stuff, the protein and stuff that they need, not like the corn and all that type of stuff. I don't even know what they put in as fillers, but dogs are made to eat meat and protein, not to eat grains and, you know, goat food and stuff like that. And that's what is in a lot of the cheaper dog foods. But one thing, this is kind of gross, but one thing that I have noticed feeding the dogs a better quality dog food, they don't go to the bathroom as much, if you get my drift. They don't make as much messes. They eat less, they go to the bathroom less, but their bodies get more nutrients from this food, so they grow better and they eat less. So it saves you money in the long run if you do the math, and they seem to really enjoy it. They don't get bored with it. You guys know we add eggs to it. If we have scraps, we'll give them scraps. We're not those type of people that never feed our dog scraps because they might get too fat or whatever. So anyways, just a little information on that. What do you think, girl? Oh yeah, she's going to town. I tried to leave you little meat on there. She loves it. So once they get done eating the meat, stripping the meat off the bone, then they'll start eating the bone. And since it's raw, they can eat it. They'll crush it with their teeth. They'll eat all the bone marrow out. They'll chew it up and chew on it for a while. And these two dogs, they absolutely love chewing on stuff, especially Mr. Leesky. Mr. Leesky is the one with the pearly white teeth because he chews on sticks and everything. Now, one of these shoulders, I think this one here that Leesky has, it has a little bit more meat on there, and you guys might think I was wasting it, but I did that on purpose. It was where the shot had taken place on the deer, so it had a lot of blood like in the meat, and it had some bone fragments and stuff like that. Anytime you harvest an animal and it has a bruise or anything like blood clots and stuff like that, you want to try to cut all that out if you can, because if you hang it up or anything for a couple days, the blood is the first thing that starts to spoil. So the meat's fine to hang up as long as it's chilled, you know, just right above freezing or so. But if it has a lot of blood in it, that's why you want to drain all the blood out, because it will spoil. All right, so I'm gonna go get Mr. Mojo's food completed. I gotta go mix his nom nom up with the deer meat and the diamond, and then get some chicken feed and goat feed, and we'll meet you out there. Yes, I know, girls, you guys are starving. It's still warm and I still see lots of grasshoppers, so I know the chickens are eating good. Oh, Mojo, come on, I got a treat for you, buddy. Come on. Come on, Mojo. You guys see him back there? He's back here at the back of the house in the shade right now. Come on. Mojo, I got your nom nom. You want some? I got a little deer meat left for you. Come on, buddy. Come on, Mo. Come on, Mojo. Come on. Don't make me get down and beg you. Okay, Dad, I won't. I'm coming, I promise. Just give me some time. I'll go around the house. I'll just act like I didn't hear you and just act like I'm walking over there. That goofball, he wants to take the long way. He knows I got the camera, so he's being a little shy today, I guess. Okay, so you guys see the trap. I'll let you guess what that's for without telling you. Momo! Oh, where he went? He went the wrong way, but I don't see him. Mojo! There he is. Oh, I was just over here patrolling. Everything's safe on this side of the house. I wasn't asleep this time. I was just over there sniffing around. Is that nom nom I smell in the food bowl? Ooh, that smells really good. I think I smell some fresh deer meat. I got you hooked up today, buddy. What do you think? If Miss Kaya gets one tonight, guess what? What? Hey, if Kaya gets one tonight, guess what? What? What is it? You get more deer meat and more good stuff. How about that? Well, that sounds wonderful to me. I hope she gets a big one. Oh, sounds great. I can just taste it now. Well, we'll see if we can get one, okay, Mo? Let's go. Come on, I got your food. All right. So now that the ducks are gone, I got the turkeys locked in here. There's not as many mouse out in the yard to have to feed. Look at this. Is that not a setup? I even got you a raw egg in there. Ooh, that's a mighty good dinner. All right, let me get the goats fed, or the chickens and emus and everybody else. Yoshi, leave her alone. Here, come eat. Leave your own egg alone. She don't want you anymore. All right. I'm sorry you won't leave you alone. All right, come on, Mo. It's time to get your yum yum. Time to get your yummy vittles for the day. Oh, I love those vittles, man. Those smell so good, Dad. You're the best cook. I love it. All right, let's back up. Give me some space. Here, back up. A little more space. All right, we'll save this for last. Oh, he's drooling, guys. That's a good sign. Oh boy, look at that. Uh-oh. Hey, all the good stuff's underneath. Here, I'll help you mix it. There you go. Here, you want a piece of deer meat? Try that. Don't bite me though. You're the most gentlest dog ever. In the last video that I posted with the Nom Nom, everybody said you're a gentle giant because you're so patient and you're not aggressive when it comes to feeding time and all that type of stuff. And I'd have to agree, you are a big dog, but you're very patient with everybody, the kids, the other animals. You don't get angry. You wait your turn to eat. You don't gripe. You're just an all-around great dog. And I wish we could get puppies from Mojo, but you guys, most of you guys know, whenever we got Mojo, he was already fixed. You know, dogs, these dogs are worth their weight in gold. If I could have another Mojo, guys, I would definitely have one. And I know a lot of people always say, you need to get him a girlfriend, you need to get another dog so he can train. And I wish it was that easy. It's not always that easy. I don't know what the future holds for this pasture and these animals here. I don't know if we're always going to have the goats and the chickens and all that type of stuff out here. So I don't know if we're going to need a dog. We might go another route. I don't know for sure. I'm not saying we have plans right now, but I just don't know what we're going to do. Eventually, we might change some things up, get some different kinds of animals and stuff like that. We have the goats over there in the big field still. We got the emus, we got a male and a female. We still got the geese, we still got probably like 50 chickens. And then we got several of these smaller goats over here. Now, you guys have noticed we have downsized greatly. We don't have the numbers that we've had, you know, about 3 months back. We sold 44, and a lot of them came from this herd over here. We downsized greatly. So it kind of, you know, you can get to where you have too many animals, and then it kind of takes away from you being able to take care of them like they need. You know, it gets really expensive with the feed and everything. So sometimes downsizing isn't such a bad thing. See these two girls here, they like giving each other headaches. Sure makes my head hurt when you guys start doing that. You know that, Ebony and Ghostface? Look, and them goats over there doing the same thing. You girls, cut it out. Hey, I spread food everywhere. Ouch. I got food everywhere. You guys don't have to butt heads, okay? You can share. Oh, here comes Mr. Smeagol. Oh, Yoshi found an eggshell. Are you letting Mojo eat in peace? Huh? Alright, I think Mr. Mo is, yeah, he's doing well. He loves that food. Add the deer meat and the raw egg to it. It don't get no better than that. But, hey, Mr. Smeagol. Did you get any deer meat? I don't remember if you did or not. Yeah, you got a little bit. I don't have any for you right now, okay? If Kaya gets one, I'll be sure to give you some more. And I'll give you some of the freeze-dried treats whenever we get them done, okay? That'll be good. So the only reason I brought this whole topic up is we made some videos in the past and we were feeding the dogs raw meat, whether it be from the pigs we harvested. You know, you always got scraps and stuff that we don't eat. Stuff that you cut off, the good cuts and all that type of stuff. And the same thing with the venison. You got the bones, you got the organs and all that. Well, a couple years ago when we first started doing YouTube, we would show that on our videos and people would give us a hard time saying, I can't believe you're feeding that uncooked meat to those dogs. And I always think about that every time I process a deer and I have all these wonderful leftovers with, you know, all the minerals and vitamins and all that that the meat provides in the bones for our canine friends. It's one of the best things they could possibly get. It's 100 times better than buying the kibble in the bags. You don't know what's in there. We don't know what's in there. I mean, really, they can put whatever they want on the bag. We're not going to know if there's something that causes problems later down the road. We don't know if it's the best for them. But I can promise you this, wolves and dogs has lived on for hundreds and hundreds of years, whatever. And they've thrived. And they didn't have the kibble back then. They ate meat and fish and eggs and anything they could get a hold of. That's another thing, is people always give us, not anymore so much, but people would always get on our comments and our videos and leave a comment saying, I can't believe you're giving those dogs raw eggs. And you know, back in the day, dogs ate whatever they could eat to survive, and they've lived a long time without our help. So anytime I can share wonderful meals like the bones and the meat and stuff like that with our animals, I'm going to do it for sure. Done it for as long as I've had dogs, and never had a problem. But I do know it's very nutritional for them. So anyways, guys, I'm going to get off here. I got to get dressed, get everything loaded up, and Kai and I is going to head back to the woods. I'm going to bring the camera with me, and we'll film a little bit. I promise I will not show anything gory on this video, but for those of you that want to stick along, stay tuned.